At Home with Telemundo is hosted by Carlos Adrian, Aleida Ortiz, and Chiqui Bom Bom. Since both of these shows are struggling, Chiqui Bom Bom is working on both sides at the same time. The other show is Hoy Dia, hosted by Penelope Menchaca, Chiqui Bom Bom, Andrea Mesa, Daniel Arenas, and Carlos Calderon Clovis joined in 2024. Yet he doesn't officially appear anywhere as a presenter for either Hoy Dia or En Casa con Telemundo. But if you ask ChatGPT why his name doesn't appear, it says, "You're right, Clovis works for Hoy Dia," even though he isn't listed as an official host. Everyone knows these presenters, including Clovis, were assigned by Luis Fernandez and recruited by Omar Fernandez. Just like what happened with La Casta de los Famosos and contestants such as Fabio, Stefano, Oriana, and the others, he was hired like everyone else under Luis Fernandez and Omar Fernandez. Coincidence or not, Luis Fernandez was appointed president of NBC Universal Telemundo on December 6, 2023. Omar Fernandez stated in a public message apologizing to the fans that he was the director of talent relations and claimed to have 40 years of experience. Yet there is almost no publicly available information about his background or career history. How are people hired into such an important corporation? Where are their resumes, their professional biographies, the experience they supposedly had to present before joining such a major company? I honestly don't understand. Some people seem incredibly lucky. Ole, ole, ole. Mother Spain! At this point, I'm pulling my hair out from frustration. Chiqui Bom Bom, Carlos Adrian, and Aleida Ortiz don't seem to have anyone else to talk about in order to keep their contracts active with Luis Fernandez. If Celine decided to wait until after the World Cup to sit down for an interview, that is her decision and it should be respected. If Kirby also chooses to wait until the World Cup is over before giving interviews, as well as the rest of the Warriors of Light, what is the problem? Why is Chiqui Bom Bom now making serious allegations against Celine? Why are Carlos Adrian, Hoy Dia, En Casa con Telemundo, and other presenters making negative comments about Celine, Kirby, or the Warriors of Light? Who is paying them to keep talking about them? Even more surprising, Chiqui Bom Bom is Dominican, just like Caramello. Yet she is criticizing someone from her own country. Why? Shouldn't they be focused on the official winner, Fabio, and his group? Weren't they supposedly the biggest story after winning with the public vote? Allegedly winners without fraud. I wanna know, what questions could Carlos Adrian, Chiqui Bom Bom, or any Telemundo host possibly have for Celine, Kirby, or the Warriors of Light? Why are they so desperate to get an interview or a response? What questions are so urgent? Is it just to attack them again? To humiliate them again? Why can't they simply respect Celine's face and allow the Warriors of Light time to process everything that happened? Imagine realizing that you were competing not only against other contestants, but against an entire corporation with only the public standing behind you. That is not easy news to accept. Having to process what they believe was 4 months of favoritism against them, while they feel the public support was ignored, is something that takes time. And yet, they expect interviews immediately. That takes nerve. According to this viewpoint, Celine and the Warriors of Light won the public vote. The Tierra group, it is alleged, won because of Luis Fernandez, Omar Fernandez, and Paulie Alonso. Today, this audience is demanding that Cesar Conde remove those responsible and clean up the show. This includes a completely renewed 7th season with a fresh start. P.S. The first complaint filed by Celine with the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3. And according to this statement, more are still to come. Thank you all for your support. Big hugs to everyone. I love you all. And remember, your voice is my voice. Thank you, and have a wonderful afternoon.